Hi Cancer, welcome to my channel. Thanks for joining me. Also, this can be for Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus and cross watchers. This is a general love messages reading for the sign of Cancer. Okay, as always, take it how it resonates. General love messages, and then I'm going to tap into the energy of the cards for Cancer. Love messages for Cancer. Let's see what wants to come out for Cancer. Okay. So I've done things a little bit differently this time. I've already pre-shuffled to save myself some time. Okay, I've spent a bit of time with the cards. Okay, I can see what's going on. There's a lot going on, a lot of energies here, a lot of people. Okay, this could be happening. This could have happened previously. This could be happening presently, or this could be coming up. You know, there's a lot of possibilities here. Okay. Sorry about the dog barking. So just give me a minute. Okay, so let me start with, okay, so this could be work, could be home environment, could be in a relationship. Some of you have gone through a nasty breakup. Okay, it was quite nasty and it come to some sort of abrupt ending. Okay, it could have even been a divorce, because we've got the Three of Swords and the Justice, which is Libra energy. Okay, then we've got the Emperor. He is known as an Aries, a fire sign. Okay, both these people here, this King of Pentacles, Taurus, earth sign, they are both very, very strong, powerful, authoritative leaders. Okay, they like to be their own boss. They could be in charge of their own business. Very, very, very intimidating. He's very good with finances, building, you know, investments, business, entrepreneur. Someone here is very financially secure. Okay, there's been a lot of fighting here. There's been a lot of disagreements, a lot of, you know, drama, a lot of confrontation. Okay, Ten of Swords and the Three of Swords. There has been a nasty ending here. There's been some sort of shock. Okay, someone could have found out that someone's married. Someone could have found out that someone is in a third party, and it's caused someone a lot of pain, a lot of despair, a lot of heartbreak. There's been suffering here. There's been loss. Someone is devastated that they're in separation with someone. This Tower moment, this needed to happen. Okay, there's changes and transitioning going on here. Okay, and someone here has had a wake-up call. Okay, yes, they've had shocking news, bad news, but they've received this wake-up call. You know, the epiphany, the rude awakening. Tower moments need to happen. Okay, I feel like with a lot of you, you feel like your world is in ruins. You know, that things aren't going to get any better. There's a lot of, you know, chaos and disruption, a lot of disruption. Okay, stress. Okay, someone is definitely juggling more than one person. You could be struggling with flexibility, balance, emotions, finances. There's been some sneaky behavior. Okay, someone being manipulative, someone lying, someone going backwards and forwards. Okay, we've got spying on social media. So let me just tell you about this Emperor. Okay, I think he's come up for you before. Now, the Emperor, he's very intimidating. Okay, he's, like I said, divine masculine energy. Okay, he can be controlling, possessive, jealous, egotistical, arrogant, you know, and he can be very cold, as in he doesn't talk, doesn't open up emotionally, just very withdrawn, cold. Definitely someone could be in charge of their own business here. Okay, so two very strong, powerful males here. Okay, with the Lovers, there's been tests here, there's been trials. Okay, someone could have options. Someone could have suffered a lot of betrayal, a lot of backstabbing here. Okay, someone might have got tired of friends with benefits. Yeah, there could be friends with benefits going on, or somebody just wants to have sexual casual fun, and someone likes to dominate in the bedroom and someone doesn't like it, that sort of thing. Because we've got the Ace of Wands, I'm picking up a lot of sexual energy. Okay, also this is about passion, fire, growth, you know, someone wanting to communicate, someone watching on social media, far away. Okay, could be one of these energies here. Okay, again, if you don't know who these people are, could be a new people coming in, because we've got this ace. Ace of Wands are about opportunities as well. So maybe somebody wants a second chance, maybe somebody wants forgiveness here, okay? But a lot of you are like, no, no, no. Now, with the Justice card and the Three of Swords, with the 10, yeah, there has definitely been a nasty, sort of chaotic, violent even, wow, divorce, separation, breakup, okay? The Justice card is about balance, things being fair, equal, civil rights, going to court, getting money that you're owed, contracts, you know, finding your voice, revealing things, hidden truths, things coming to the surface, yeah? Something was unfair here, so you are going to be dealt right, yeah? Also, this is about karma, yeah? Someone could be paying off karmic debt. Bad karma is come back on them. You know, they've suffered heartbreak, they've been cheated on, they've been betrayed, someone was disloyal, yeah? So the 10 of Swords is the card of completion, things are over, hard times, pull those swords out of your back, heal. Some of you could be very guarded, look, you're protecting your heart, you're afraid, but let me tell you, because we've got the Sun and the Star and the Two of Cups, this could be what you're manifesting in your, you know, in your heart's desires, and you don't know it subconsciously, okay? You want long-term commitment, you want the happy home life, the security, to feel safe, you know, you want genuine love. You don't want anyone sort of, what's the word? You don't want anyone to be sort of domineering, you don't want anyone to be narcissistic. You don't want anyone, you don't want to repeat the same cycle, okay? You don't want history to repeat itself. Yeah? So again, you know, that's what cards do. It mirrors our emotions, manifestation, you know, things that we want to happen, things that we desire, things that we're dreaming about, wish fulfillment. Okay? With the Sun card, you've got Leo. With the Star card, you've got Aquarius. And then you've got water energy again with that Two of Cups. So could one of these people, you know, correct me if I'm wrong, by all means. I appreciate everyone's opinion, okay? Could one of these two people here, these two males, be your twin flame? A twin flame soulmate connection here. Because someone here wants to reconcile with someone, but someone had to go through this, like I said, the divorce, the separation, the breakup, the ending of a third party, karmic people, okay? Somebody wants to have this happiness, this joy, this reconciliation, this divine partnership, this union, okay? Someone's in love with someone, look. They want to, you know, yes, heal their broken heart. You know, they need to mend their heart because their heart has been beaten, it's been broken, it's been battered, so they need to heal, okay? But the Star card and the Sun, these are two of the most positive, most beautiful energy cards you can get in a reading, okay? So the outcome, you know, after all this, things are going to go right because we've got the Justice card. So who's coming in with their sword of truth? Who wants to reconcile, renewal, hope, faith, your stars aligning in your favor, okay? Happiness, prosperity, joy. There is always a bright side to a situation. Look, light being brought to a situation, embracing your inner child. Maybe somebody wants to have children with you, okay? There's a lot of sexual energy here. Yeah, someone could even be expecting here. Planning, preparing, should I, shouldn't I reach out? Look, Page of Wands. Yeah, someone's far away right now. They could be in another country, okay? Absolutely beautiful. Someone's going to need to, or someone wants to give their self a lot of love, you know, like a lot of nurturing after everything. And also this is about how you see each other. Look, you know what I was saying about the mirroring? This is mutual for a lot of you, yeah? You're both sexually attracted to each other. You both love each other. You want to heal this connection. You want to bring balance to this connection. Equal. You are each other's wish fulfillment. Wish upon a star. Yeah? Somebody wants to come home to someone. You know, yes, they're very sexually attracted. You know, obviously, you know, when I see wands, that makes me straight away feel sexual chemistry, right? And when you hear from this person, you're going to be shocked. Take it how it resonates. The outcome here is very positive. Whether you choose to go it alone, whether you choose to seek victory, you know, elsewhere, that's up to you. Whatever you decide to do, you've had that wake-up call. You've gone through your transition. Okay, someone here has paid off their karmic debt. There hasn't been communication for a while, I think, because my throat's very blocked. You are remaining hopeful, okay? Someone is going to bring sunshine to your life, and vice versa. Okay? Because I feel that you've been left disappointed quite a lot. You've suffered a lot of loss, a lot of disappointment, a lot of false hope, and you're tired of people that just play games and don't know what they want, and people that hurt you. You know, and the universe is saying, you know, it's time for happiness. It's time to be happy now. Because, you know, storms pass. We go through a lot of pain and heartache. We go through absolute hell, right? But what did it teach you? It taught you a lesson, right? A hard lesson, a painful lesson, a painful truth. And then the Tower moment comes in. And then opportunities come in. People that we have been manifesting come in, or people that we already know, you know, familiar energy coming back in. Yeah? And then happiness comes in. And also this is about freedom, you know, liberation, independence, confidence. Who is this that wants to have this partnership, this union? Ooh, interesting. And I was just talking about this as well. See, intuition. So what I was saying about the unfairness, right? Someone could have been overgiving themselves in a situation. I just pulled the 6 of Pentacles. Okay? Kindness, giving, charitable, fortune, money, something valuable, again with the balance. Somebody could have been breadcrumbing, not giving much. You could have been doing all the work and giving and giving and giving, and they weren't giving anything. They were taking advantage. So someone could be coming back here to invest more, to give more. Second chances, forgiveness, no more options. Yeah? Some of you could even be getting an opportunity that's going to involve travelling for work, because I do see travelling here. Okay? Might be going somewhere hot. Okay, I could be tuning into more than one situation. As I said, past, present, future. You know, take it how it resonates. I'm sure there's something in here for everyone. Okay. I just feel like there's going to be a cause for celebration here, especially with that 5 of Wands. I mean, wow. Some of you could even have been left traumatized here, so you might need to seek a bit of therapy, like to help your head. Because the Justice card is about getting professional advice and help as well. Whoa, look at that. See? Wow. Again, someone that's got an objective mind, that's very intellectual, air energy, Ace of Swords. So your crown chakra is activating, your decision making, your thinking, yeah? Trying to make a conscious decision, truth and clarity, going within, getting some inner, you know, insight, guidance from yourself, listening to your inner voice. Someone coming in, look, with their sort of truth, communication. Yeah, clearing things up. Clarity of thought, clarity of mind, mental clarity, victory, success, triumph. Okay. Now there is a lot of spying going on social media. I have to mention that again, because we've got another page here. Okay, we've got an air sign there. This could also be you. You know, you're very guarded. Maybe you don't trust people right now. Maybe you're not ready to let your guard down at the moment, because, you know, people have been disloyal and distrustful in the past. Okay, it could be this earth sign here, could be this fire sign. Okay, so the Page of Swords, the intriguer, the spy, someone that likes to gather their resources, someone that likes to gather up all their information, you know, before they come in to talk, to communicate, and again, far away. The negative side of this is that the Page of Swords can be a little bit of a gossip, you know, gossiping about people, talking about people, so just be careful of that. I do see a house move, okay, with the Four of Wands. Again, happy families dynamic, security, building from a strong foundation, could be one of these two energies here. You could be relocating somewhere, like I said, definitely. Two of Cups and the Four of Wands and the Justice card, so that tells me straight away that this is going to lead to a long-term commitment, getting engaged, getting married, living together. Okay, someone might not have been with the right person previously. Okay, Four of Wands is the divine number card. Okay, so something to do with a house move there, security, and again, celebrating soulmates, you know, people coming back together, something to do with family there. If you was waiting for someone to commit, or if you was waiting for someone to come back, or to communicate, you know, get their words out, I feel like they had a lot of things to sort out. They had a lot of lessons to learn, because karmic people, you know, that, or you know, they teach us lessons, and it puts you on the right path of where you're meant to be in your life, in your journey, who you're meant to be with. Yeah. And with these two beautiful cards here, wow, everything is how it should be. With some of you, I feel that you're not going to be single for long. Okay, so with a lot of you, this is mutual. Yeah, you're being very creative at the moment. Yeah, you're doing a lot of manifesting. You've got the Magician. Okay, this is realizing your potential, you know, your skills, gathering your tools, gathering your resources, releasing that fear. The Magician. So you're being very, very creative. You're taking the initiative here. Okay, trying to manifest each other, or you're trying to manifest something or someone back into your life. This could be you believing in the magic, you know, restoring your faith again. Yeah, this is about having faith, because somebody went through so much, they might have lost their faith. Don't give up hope, because the light is coming. See, the light is coming. You will be happy again. You know, when people go through a lot of pain and heartbreak and suffering, trauma, you know, it makes them very insecure. It makes them not want to love again, not want to trust again. They go down bad paths, and they get involved with the wrong people. They attract the wrong people. You know, but yeah, we all learn from our mistakes. But the Magician is saying, you've got this. You've got this. You can do this. Willpower, determination. Yeah, I've got this. Even if it means starting from scratch, building from the ground, you know, you've got this. Quite a powerful read. Okay, always a pleasure. Hope it was insightful. Hope it helped. Hope it provided some sort of answers or clarity for you. Anything that's unanswered, anything that you was confused about, anything that you was indecisive about, I hope this reading has helped you. Okay, so that was the general daily collective messages reading. As always, take it how it resonates, and I'll see you again real soon for some more messages and readings.